Hello, everyone. The new year has arrived. I wish you all a year filled with health, success, and happiness. To kick off our 2022 videos, today I'll bring you a topic: how to create a truly correct and effective annual plan. I'm sure many of us, at the beginning of the year, enthusiastically set countless goals and make annual plans, determined to achieve great success and victories in the coming year. But wait, let me ask you, is your plan something like this? This isn't a plan, it's just a list of your desires. What about this then? First, you list tasks, then prioritize them by importance, and finally, put them into a yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily schedule. However, this isn't truly annual planning either. This is just a list of upcoming tasks. The harsh truth is, many of us set new goals for the new year, only to completely forget them once the new year period is over. Or, you set many goals, but by the end of the year, hardly any are achieved. Some goals even get carried over from one year to the next. This reality has been scientifically proven. A British psychologist conducted a study on 3,000 people who set New Year's resolutions for various goals like losing weight, exercising, quitting smoking, or giving up alcohol. Among them, a significant number were confident they would succeed, but in the end, the number of people who actually achieved their goals was very small, only 12%. Additionally, Komen, a renowned market research consulting firm, concluded that 66% of people who set New Year's goals often fail to maintain them after just 1 month. Why is that? Is it because we're too lazy, or because we lack the determination to follow through? At this point, please don't entirely blame your lack of discipline or willpower. The primary reason for your failure is that you haven't truly understood what correct and effective annual planning means. So, to create an annual plan, we definitely need a goal. But first, have you truly understood the correct meaning of a goal? When it comes to goals, I want you to always remember this incredibly meaningful phrase: begin with the end in mind. This is the second habit in Stephen Covey's highly acclaimed book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Why is end in mind, translated as muktiu, goal here? I feel this translation doesn't fully convey the original English meaning, as many people are still quite vague about the word goal. A goal is the result we want to achieve, a future idea. No, a goal here must be your ultimate thought. What goal do you truly want to accomplish? What result do you want to achieve with this goal, and why are these results important and valuable to you? You must answer all these questions to choose the right goal for yourself, and from there, you'll know where to begin your planning. So specifically, how should we create an annual plan? I still see many videos online teaching annual planning, presenting beautiful, clear divisions for categories like study, personal growth, health, personal finance, career, relationships, and even leisure and travel. Then they break down each layer of yearly goals into months, then weeks, and subsequently quantify and time-box each task for execution. This method isn't wrong, in my opinion, but I suspect that for the vast majority of people, just updating their weekly plan is already a struggle to consistently maintain. Instead, on the journey of setting annual goals, you should be wary of one thing: being overly focused on the format and quantity of goals in your plan. An annual plan should be a plan focused on quality. Therefore, don't spend too much time hesitating about how to draw up this plan, or listing goals and dividing tasks into monthly, weekly, or daily plans. Believe me, this approach isn't truly effective. Your annual planning actually involves only one thing: thinking deeply to answer a single question. If, by the end of 2022, you could only successfully achieve one thing, what would you choose to do? It's that simple. This method is based on the book, The One Thing, whose author is Gary Keller, the founder of Keller Williams, the largest real estate company in the world. The co-author of this book is Jay Papasan. The author has a profound quote in life: "Every time I achieved great success, it was because I focused on one thing. To achieve success, you only need to do the right thing, not do everything right." I'm sure many of your plans include goals like losing X kilograms, reading X books this year, running X kilometers, or getting an IELTS score of Y on the surface. Such a plan looks beautiful. It's a comprehensive self-development plan across various aspects. In my opinion, with this type of plan, you don't need to achieve everything. Achieving 80% would still be a commendable effort and a desirable outcome. But the real issue here is, can you truly execute all these goals well at the same time? I believe that daily, repetitive goals like losing weight, reading, jogging, or learning English should be pursued through your daily habit maintenance plan. As for the annual plan, which is long-term in nature, we absolutely must find the single most important task that requires sufficient investment of time and sustained effort to accomplish. Once this most important task of the year is successfully completed, it will be like the domino effect. When the first domino falls, the subsequent dominoes will follow suit. The plan for a single year, or even more broadly, for our entire lives, is similar. It can also be analyzed using the domino effect. If you look at it horizontally, our lives are like a marathon where you need to accumulate small daily habits to build immense potential within you. But if you look at it vertically, there needs to be a certain depth. That is, we must create our own domino effect, finding the most important task at different stages. Ultimately, both vertically and horizontally, we will become truly successful individuals in our own lives. In The One Thing, it says that successful people approach work very differently. They can grasp the key issues before making decisions. They think thoroughly to find the main goal and use it as an axis, then proceed with other tasks. The more exceptional people are, the more they realize that it's better to do the one most important thing than 100 tasks down to every detail. Just finding the most crucial task this year will help you activate your domino effect. You can even think one level higher, finding the most important task in your life and creating its lifelong domino effect. So, how can we find the most important task for this year? I'll give you 3 guiding steps. Step 1, sit down, clear your mind, and focus on listing all the goals you wish to achieve this year on a piece of paper. However, these goals must adhere to a specific standard, which is the SMART rule. I will explain the SMART rule to you. S* here means specific, meaning your goal must be concrete, clear, and detailed. M** means measurable. This goal must be quantifiable. A* here means achievable. Your goal must be within your reach. You can accomplish it. The next is *R** for relevant. After you complete this goal, you will feel satisfied and happy. And finally, *T* for time-bound, meaning setting a time-limited deadline for that goal. Let's take an example. This year you want to become richer. What exactly does richer mean? This goal doesn't sound very clear. So you need to consider how to make the goal concrete. What will you specifically do to become richer? This is specific, concrete, and clear for your goal. Next, through this, you will earn a specific amount of money. This is measurable. This result must be something you can achieve. You shouldn't set goals that are too high or too far-fetched for yourself. For example, if your usual income is 20 million VND per month, but this year you want to earn 500 million or 1 billion VND a month, this goal will certainly be difficult to achieve. And next, consider if what you do brings you satisfaction and happiness after completion. This is relevant. If it does, then set a specific deadline. How long will it take to achieve? Don't forget to set a deadline. I'm certain that if you don't set a deadline, you will never achieve any goal. After completing step 1, you'll move to step 2. Simplify the goals you just listed by choosing the 3 most important tasks from your list. And then we'll go to the final step, the most crucial one. Step 3, from these 3 important tasks, try to find the single most important one. To find it, ask yourself these 3 questions. 1. What is the biggest problem you are currently facing? Are you not making progress in your studies? Are you encountering obstacles at work? Is your health not good? Or are you having issues in your relationships, etc.? 2. Imagine your future self, 5 years from now, regretting not doing something in 2022. What would that be? 3. In 2022, what could be your first domino piece? What is the one thing that, if accomplished, would cause all aspects of your life to develop in a chain reaction upwards? Finding the most important thing this year is like a lever that will propel your entire life forward in subsequent stages. If, even after all this, you still can't find the most important task, I can suggest another trick. Spend a whole weekend. Put aside all entertainment, social outings, and coffee dates. Reflect deeply and for a long time until you know what the most important thing you need to do is. At the same time, create a concrete action plan and stick to it steadfastly. You know, in many previous videos, I've mentioned that our brains prefer to do simple tasks first and often avoid things that require deep thought. But now, it's time for you to conquer yourself. If you can't find the most important thing this year, no matter how beautiful or ideal a plan you create, it will only be superficial diligence masking your true laziness. Finally, I wish you a successful 2022. Succeed in finding your first domino piece this year and transform 2022 into a crucial domino piece in your life. It can be the breakthrough that propels everything forward in your life. Go for it.